What is a very bad statistic? We should know. Let's jump into it. IROC says 70% of former foster care youth are arrested at least once before age 26. Very sad. The story goes forward. This one got me. I was friends with a foster kid when we were 10 and she was always acting up at school. She lived in a family with 16 other kids. Not sure how that was legal and was adamant that the lady running the house hated kids. I don't think it's a family she was living in. Maybe she was living like in a foster home, not a family, or an orphanage probably. Anyway, he also mentioned many sex positions. Again, we were 10. She shut everyone out for a bit before leaving the school with her new placement, and I've always wondered what happened to her. That's sad. I think I'm not saying that all foster kids come from just divorce, or let me not say divorce, or just abandonment and the rest. But this is one of the reasons why, as much as possible, we need to own up much more to our responsibility. If you are out there having, for example, having sex with people and the rest, you should not try as much as possible not to be engaging in those kind of activities if you are not prepared to take the consequences of those kind of actions. And it's the same thing. Also, broken homes are also one of the things which are also causing a lot of parents. Statistics show a lot of kids who are coming out from broken homes are also get into trouble as much as possible. So as a society, we need to try as much as possible to still value what family is and what kids are. The Talmo Embassy says Pine Ridge Indian Reservation has 80% unemployment, 50% living below the poverty line, life expectancy of 50, infant mortality rate 5 times the national average, suicide rate 4 times the national average. 85% of families are affected by alcoholism. 85% of newborns are diagnosed with fetal alcohol syndrome, and the school dropout rate is 70%. This is in the middle of the United States. Dang, it sounds like a country maybe in Africa or any of these other countries. But to be aware that this kind of things happen even in the United States. So one coming out from out of the United States is strange, because the United States has, coming from out of the United States, what we see out there concerning the United States many times is it's United States is branded like the wonderful land, like heaven on earth. So getting to know that things like this are actually happening in the United States, it's actually eye-opening. Just look, if you go in cardiac arrest outside the hospital, even with the first responders nearby, your chances of getting out the hospital alive less than 10%. Dang, let's do two more. 1 in 4 known pregnancies end in a loss. That's 25%. I don't know if that's a worldwide statistic or it's an American-based statistic or what. Let's do one more. Despite all the foremongering among serial killers and unknown attackers coming out of the dark, if you were to become a murder victim, it is very likely that you knew murderer. So basically, what the person is basically just trying to say is that most probably the murderer is somebody that you know, based on the serial killers and the murderers that we have observed. They're always, or many times, they're from the people's lives. So be very careful. Anyway, that's what we have for today. So try comment down there. What is a very bad statistic that you need to push in? See you next time.